flood overwhelms Asaba, destroys official documents, files, homes. A heavy 3-hour downpour has wreaked havoc on the Delta state capital, Asaba, and surrounding communities. The torrential rain left numerous residents homeless and destroyed homes estimated at several millions of naira. Also destroyed were part of the government house fence, computers, and vehicles. The rain started around 5 p.m. on Saturday and lasted over 3 hours. Eyewitnesses said the State Secretariat, Delta Broadcasting Service, DBS, State Security Service Road, Okpanam Ibusa Road, Junior Staff Quarters Road, State Universal Basic Education Board, SUBEB, and former legislative quarters, among others, were submerged by the flood. At the Delta Broadcasting Service, off Okpanam Road, staff who reported for morning duty were seen roaming about outside the main compound as the station remained off-air, while office chairs, tables, computers, cameras, tapes, vital documents, records, writing materials and other personal belongings were seen floating on the water. At the Secretariat housing the offices of Establishment, Post-Primary Education Board, PEB, Fire Service, part of the Ministry of Information, Delta State Rural Development Agency among others, civil servants were seen crowded at the main gate of the Secretariat as vital officials' files, documents, official records, books, fridges, shelves, photocopiers, computers were also floating on the deep water. A civil servant accused Governor Ifeanyi Akawa of paying lip service to the incessant flooding in the state capital. The Akawa administration recently claimed that the state government had released N$100 million to the contractor handling a construction of diversion drainages to accommodate the flooding on Okpanam Road and other locations during heavy downpours, but several residents said no work has been done. Reacting to the flooding and destruction of official properties at the State Secretariat, some of the civil servants urged Governor Akawa to stop ignoring the flood issue. "We have lost our official documents, files, our belongings, to the flood. You can see how everything is floating on the water," said one civil servant. He added, "The situation is irresponsible. Is Akawa saying allocation is not coming to the state? What stopped the governor from tackling this problem since 2 years?" Another irate civil servant said he feared that the flood could have destroyed thousands of workers' and pensioners' files at the State Secretariat. Asaba flood is a man-made disaster, not the natural flooding people talk about, said another civil servant. According to him, for the next 1 week, no official work can be done here in the State Secretariat and DBS. Some of our colleagues who risked it to their offices for a rescue mission could not do anything because they were almost swallowed up by the water. Instead of addressing the flooding in Asaba, Akawa is busy awarding contracts to himself, his brothers, family members, and cronies. In another development, the Delta State Council of the Radio, Television, Theatre and Arts Workers Union of Nigeria, RATOU, has challenged Governor Akawa to give priority to the state-owned media organizations, Delta Broadcasting Service, DBS, in Asaba and Warri rather than any other electronic private media in and outside the state. The union made the demand last Thursday at the end of its executive meeting presided over by the state chairman, Honoré Mukro. The union urged Mr. Akawa to speed up the connection of the 33 kV power line for DBS Asaba and Ubuluka substation. They also emphasize the need for interconnectivity between DBS Asaba and Wari in order for the station to bring to Deltans events across the state on a single telecast. The union also stated it was important that the government provide outside broadcast vans, vans, in order to achieve live broadcasts. They added, the need for operational vehicles cannot be overemphasized, as this will enhance the station's ability to comb the nook and crannies of the state in order to improve content, as well as aesthetics of our television screen. State-of-the-art television cameras, editing facilities and well-designed backdrops for television productions should be considered. Fire engine submerged Sahara Reporters media cars or submerged Sahara Reporters media facilities of Delta State Broadcasting Service submerged in water Sahara Reporters media Delta State Rural Deft flooded Sahara Reporters media Delta Broadcast and FG Service underwater Sahara Reporters media.